Welcome, I'm Joshy, and in this playthrough of Marvel Champions, we have She-Hulk versus the Wrecking Crew. We're playing She-Hulk in protection. We're kind of focusing on stunning these guys and hopefully using our superhuman strength to deal lots of damage to them while they're stunned, or even because we'll defeat them because we just take them each out, which hopefully the plan works. We'll see how it goes. So our setup, we put the Day of Reckoning, Thunderstruck, Piledriver, and Clear the Roadside schemes into play. So they're all here, so we'll put threat on them. So we have 6 on Day of Reckoning. We have 5 on Thunderstruck. 4 on Clear the Road. 3 on Pilot On. And then place the active counter on the Wrecker. So it's there. And Piledriver has retaliate, so I'll put that in so I don't remember. Then we have Breakout. Threats out at 6. After step 1 of the villain phase, place 1 threat on each side scheme. Then move the active counter to the villain whose side scheme has the most threat. So with that all set up, let's get straight into it and knock these guys out, shall we? Get our 6 cards. We have Brother Voodoo, Tackle, another Tackle, Iron Fist, What Doesn't Kill Me, and Gamma Slam. Alright, well I'm going to mulligan What Doesn't Kill Me and Gamma Slam. Hope I get some resources. Superhuman Strength and Iceman. That's not the opening hand I really wanted. Okay, we will flip up. We'll do even lift to do 2 damage to Piledriver, which won't trigger the retaliate because it's not an attack. We'll then spend 3 resources, including a physical, to do a tackle. So we stun an enemy, and using the physical resource, deal 3 damage to enemy. We will do that to Wrecker. Stunned. Takes 3 damage. We'll then just attack him for 3. Taking him to 6 out of 14 we've got in there. I'm actually going to hold on to Iceman and Superhuman Strength because I kind of want both of those, even though I'm not going to get the cards I want to get them in. Well, but I'm just trying to save here. So we're ready up. Get 2 more cards. Got a Gamma Stomp and Limitless Stamina. Okay. We get 1 threat on the main. 1 threat everywhere else. The token moves the highest threat, so it's still Wrecker. He would go to attack us, but he's stunned. Then we'll get our encounter card. Choose to either discard an upgrade you control or place 1 threat on the active villain side scheme for each upgrade you control. If you don't control upgrades, this card gains Surge. So this will Surge. And the villain whose side scheme has the least threat attacks you. That'll be Piledriver. Yes? Yep. So Piledriver attacks us for, we'll just take it for 2 plus 2 is 4. It's down to 11. We will we're going to spend 2. Put in Superhuman Strength. Then we're going to attack Wrecker. No, we're going to attack Piledriver for 5 and stun. So I do kind of want to get rid of him because I don't like his side scheme at all. We kind of got the priority of Piledriver, Wrecker, and Thunderball, and Bulldozer we can kind of leave. We will flip down and hold on to Limit Stamina and ready. We get 5 more cards. We have a 1-2 punch, Death Focus, Focused Rage, What Doesn't Kill Me, and another Limit Stamina. Alright, we get 1 threat on the main, but we will object to that with Jennifer's ability. Everything else gets 1 threat, so Wrecker is still the active villain, so he's going to scheme for 2 plus 1 is 3. So he'll throw 3 threat on here. And when that hits 10, we remove everything but 3 threat and trigger his ability. And his ability is deal 2 damage to each friendly character. So we go down to 9. Get an encounter card. Attached to Wrecker. So he's got +1 to his scheme. And after he schemes, we place 1 threat on each other villain side scheme. Alright, that's fine. We'll flip up. We will... Do you even lift to Piledriver? He's now at 9 out of 11. We will attack Piledriver and knock him out, so he's gone, and so he can't retaliate on us either. Which gives us some more space. We will... use a 1-2 punch and focused rage, as much as it hurts me. To do a what doesn't kill me, because we've got the physical from 1-2 punch. To heal 2 damage and ready our hero. She-Hulk gets readied up. We will spend a limitless stamina to put in a death focus. We'll then punch Wrecker for 3. Taking him to 9. We'll then use our death focus to pay for the limitless stamina to ready again. And then we'll punch Wrecker for another 3. Taking him to 13 out of 14. We're ready. Get our 4 cards. We have a Night Nurse, Tackle, Focused Rage, and Hellcat. Alright, we get 1 threat in the main, 1 threat everywhere else. We move the active card to the villain with the most threat, which I believe will be Thunderball. 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, and 7. Yep. So Thunderball is going to attack us. Yeah, that's not terrible. We'll just take it. So 1. So move the active card to the villain whose side scheme has the least threat. All right. So that'll be Wrecker. But Thunderball attacks for 1, and his response is after Thunderball attacks, you deal 1 damage to each character you control. So we're down to 9. His encounter card. Attached to Thunderball, he's got his ball and chain. So after he attacks, we place 1 threat on the main scheme. We can exhaust our hero in 1 card to and discard a card from hand to get rid of that. All right. We will attack for 3 to finish Wrecker off. Giving us even more space. We're then going to spend 3 resources, and we're going to use Hellcat as a physical. To tackle, so we stun enemy, and if we paid for using a physical resource, deal 3 damage to enemy. So we stun Thunderball, and deal 3 damage to him. And we're ready. We'll get 4 cards. We have Energy, Superhuman Strength, Queen Carrier, and a Strength. Alright. One threat goes on everything. Thunderball would, this active token would go to Thunderball because he's at 9, Bulldozer 8, so he would go to attack, but he's stunned. The counter card is deal 1 damage to each friendly character you control. That's fine. We're going to use strength to put in superhuman strength. We are then going to attack for 5 and stun Thunderball. And I'm going to stun us anyway, regardless. So we're going to flip down. So we can hold on to Queen, Carrier, and Energy, and ready. Get 4 more cards. We have Legal Practice, Symbiote Suit, What Doesn't Kill Me, another Legal Practice. All right. 1 threat goes on here, but we will object. 1 threat goes on everywhere else. We're just going to push this to 10. So after the 10 or more threat is there, we stun each friendly character and remove all but 3 threat. So we get stunned. Thunderball's going to scheme for 3 plus move the active counter to the villain with the least threat on his side scheme, and that villain schemes. So that's still him currently. So he's got 3, and then scheming again for another 5. So what's that? It's going to trigger it again, isn't it? So, yep. So he stuns us again. Now the encounter card, right? I think, pretty sure. Tactical Prowess. So move all threat from the side scheme with the least threat to the side scheme with the most threat if that scheme's force responsibility is not triggered, but this way is card search. So all this goes here, will trigger Bulldozer. So remove everything but 3. Who needs the thought? You can just do this to get rid of stuff. Each player must discard the top 10 cards of their deck. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cool. Okay, we are actually going to Legal Practice. So alter ego action, choose and discard up to 5 cards from your hand. Remove 1 threat from a scheme for each card discarded this way. So we'll do that. We'll throw away Symbiote Suit and the other Legal Practice to take 2 off the main. Taking that down to 1 again, giving us plenty of breathing space. We'll flip up to Jen. We'll throw 2 damage on Thunderball. Oh, actually, before I flipped up, I wanted to heal for 5. So 1, 2, take us up to 13. Then I'm going to spend 3 resources to put in the Queen Carrier. And we're ready. Get 4 cards. Power Protection. 1-2 Punch. Press X and we deck out. Who is currently the active villain? It's still Thunderstruck, so put this here for later. Sorry, still Thunderball, I should say. Thunderstruck's his side scheme. Shuffle this up. Draw 1 more card. It's Legal Practice again. All right. 1 threat goes onto Breakout. 1 threat goes everywhere else. The active counter will go to Bulldozer. He is going to attack us for 3. Saxon kill. We'll be fine. We'll take it. We're at 13. 3, 4, 5. Take us down to 8. And we get our encounter card. So firstly, Escaped Convict, which will Surge. And then we go Corrupt Prison Guard, who's got guard. And then discard 1 card at random from your hand. If you're in hero form, take damage equal to the card's printed cost. If you're in alter ego form, place threat on Bulldozer's side scheme equal to that cost. Alright, so our random card we're going to lose is Legal Practice, which is 0. So no, we get nothing. Nothing happens. Alright. Fortunately, we got a bit of a cruddy hand though. So we are going to attack to remove our stun. Because that's sad. We'll Quinn Carrier and these 2 resources to Professor X. And we are going to confuse Bulldozer. Not that it really matters. Professor X is going to thwart everything off here. And we'll flip down. And we're ready. Get our 6 card. Oh, hang on. What about these guys? Do I want to do anything about them? Stun minions? Nah. They're okay. They'll be fine. Alright. So we got 6 cards. Energy, Superhuman Strength, Power of Protection, Leading Blow, Superhuman Law Division, Split Personality. Okay. 1 threat will go in the main, but we'll object. 1 threat goes everywhere else. Active counter would go to Bulldozer, but he's confused. Then these guys scheme for 0 and 1. I believe it goes to the main. Might go to Bulldozer's thing. I'll have to check that again later. If I play that wrong, I'll put it in the comments. And then encounter card. Reveal, choose either discard an upgrade you control or place 1 threat on the active villain side scheme for each upgrade you control. If you don't control the upgrades, it gets Surge. So I've got 1 upgrade, that's fine. I'll put 1 upgrade on Bulldozer's thing. Alright. Press X goes away. Flip up, we'll do even lift to the escape convict. We'll put it in our superhumans, actually. We'll use Superhuman Law Division and Def Focus to put in Superhuman Strength because it is a superpower. Giving us +2 to our attack and the stun ability, we will attack the prison guard. And since he's defeated, he can't be a target for stun, so... Oh, you should go there. So we still have our Superhuman Strength in play. Oh, I should have Leading Blow at that, actually, but it doesn't matter. We will then use the energy and Leading Blow to play Split Personality. So we'll flip down again, drop our hand size, so we keep Power Protection. Yeah, Leading Blow, Mockingbird, Energy, Limitless Stamina, and a 1-2 punch. We'll use the Quinn Carrier and the Energy to put in Mockingbird. She'll come in and she will stun Bulldozer. We can't do much about the rest of these, but this will work really well to our advantage for the next round. So I'll actually throw away Power of Protection. I don't really need that. Oh, Mockingbird will thwart 1 off Breakout. I'm going to hold on to all 3 of these and draw 3 more cards. We have Ground Stomp, Legal Practice, and Iceman. We're ready. One threat goes on the main, but we object, so one threat goes everywhere else. Bulldozer active. He's going to scheme for 1 plus 1 is 2. So taking him up to 9. Get our encounter card. Choose a villain whose side scheme has the least threat. Reveal the top card of his deck. Top 2 cards of the last villain play. So that'll be Thunderball. Deal 1 damage to each friendly character you control. So 1 on Mockingbird, 1 on Jen. Okay. We're going to flip up. We're going to do even lift on Thunderball, and then Mockingbird's going to attack for 1, which is going to be enough to defeat him. Things are looking quite lonely for you now, Bulldozer. We are then going to do a leading blow on Bulldozer. So we're attacking him for 5. So when your hero makes a basic attack, discard the top card of the encounter deck. Reduce the number of printed boost. Reduce your attack by the number of printed boost icons on that card. The attack still deals damage to your hero. So we're attacking for 5 with superhuman strength. 5 minus 1, so 4 damage. And we're ready, and we can't trigger this because he's already stunned. We will then smack him again for another 5. Use our Death Focus for a limitless stamina to ready. Smack him for another 5, which is 14, which is more than 12. Which is going to defeat Bulldozer. So there we have it. The plan eventually sort of worked. That was kind of what I was meant to do with all of them, was meant to throw the stuns out there and then use superhuman strength to hit them very hard. And then, you know, defeating, and yeah, because I can't do the stun, it stays around to keep She-Hulk nice and strong. But yeah, otherwise it worked. I won, didn't I? So yeah, She-Hulk, strongest one there is. If you enjoyed this, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.